It's me, Zebedee. What are you doing to me? What have I done to deserve the honor of having my two sons jump out of my boat and go disappear off with this Jesus guy? You made my life as tangled as this net. You know, God, you could actually answer a question when I ask it. It would be nice. I appreciate it. We've had so many prophets and messiahs come through here recently. Who are we supposed to listen to? The last one was this John character. He got nicknamed the Baptizer because he kept dunking people in water to cleanse them of their sins. I mean, really? My boys, James and John, heard them too. And they were talking to some of his disciples, and I got really worried. I thought, oh gosh, they're going to head down to the Galilee, or down to the Jordan River, where he's baptizing these people, and them do his baptism thing. But they don't need baptizing. My wife and I, we keep a good, kosher home. There's nothing that they need to be purified from. And then I heard that Herod had arrested him and thrown him in jail, so I figured, good, we're okay now. Then this Jesus comes by. You know, what do we need a Messiah for? I mean, really. Okay, so Rome is ruling over us. You know, the army has to eat. I'm in the food business. I'm a fisherman. They like fish. What's the problem? As long as we behave ourselves, they don't give us any trouble. What do we need to be rescued from? I mean, really. Now this Jesus is wandering around, and my boys, well, you saw it. They got up out of the boat and left me with just my hired hands. I mean, how am I going to run this big boat with just 3 to 4 people? Well, it happens sort of like this. Now, this Jesus has been around this area for a little bit. I mean, it's not like James and John and that Peter and Andrew, those two characters. While they're so poor they don't even own a boat. They have to fish from the shoreline. All they got is the net. I at least have a boat. I've got a good business. But they've been hearing talk about him. And then, just a week or so ago, down the beach comes this Jesus. And Peter and Andrew followed him like a couple of puppy dogs. And they said, come and I'll make you fisher of men. And my two look at Peter and Andrew who are standing going, come on. They jump on the boat and go. We'd only caught the morning catch. We still had to go out and catch the afternoon one. And now I've been renewing the boat by myself because they're off at Peter's house in Capernaum. They come back once in a while. They're pretty excited about this. And I've got to admit, Jesus was at the synagogue on Saturday, and he's one powerful preacher. He has a lot of power. He speaks with an authority that I've not heard from any of the other rabbis. But still, I mean, we can't all just jump up and run after him. Somebody's got to run the family business. Of course, that's the issue more than anything else. This Jesus, what he's doing, it's inconvenient. I've got a good life here. I've got my boat. I took over my father's business. He started it. He had a small boat. We grew it. I bought another boat. The 2 boys and the hired hands. It was great. I intended that, I'm getting a little bit old and it's almost time for me to retire, and the boys will take over and they'll have their families, and I can stay on shore and play with the grandkids while they fish in the hot sun. That was the plan, God. Are you listening to any of this? Doesn't sound like it. You're disrupting my life, God. And I don't know if this is the right one. I mean, I keep hearing that there's going to be one. And he talks about the kingdom. And I like some of the things I hear about this kingdom. But is this a kingdom here or there or... And what's about everybody being included in the kingdom? I'm not sure I'm on board with that one yet. But yet when the boys come back, they come and they talk about what Jesus is teaching. And it's hard for me to stay mad at him. It really is. Even my wife is starting to talk about this Jesus character. That really worries me. But I just don't know. I guess what I really want to ask God is, and do you want an answer, please? Am I supposed to follow him too? Was that a yes? That better bed guy calling. Am I really supposed to follow him? I mean, gosh, I wish I knew. You going to tell me or not? I just don't know. But what I do know is there's fish to catch today and people to be fed and the family cared for. So, it's time we got going. So, let's pull out the anchor and be on our way. Amen. Amen.